Zippity-doo-dah.
Hello, this is Steve Myrowitz. Thanks for tuning in. The video will start in just a second. If you like it, please share it and be sure to subscribe so that you get the latest video announcements.
Hi everyone. Today I would like to show you how to harvest from the Freshlife, and this goes for whether you're using the hand watering Freshlife or the automatic watering Freshlife. This happens to be the hand watering Freshlife because you don't see any blue tubes in here. There's no tubes, there's no sprinkler, so this is hand watering, and again we would water it with this hose-like device from your sink. I'm not going to turn that on just this moment, but I want you to take a look before I harvest this at how beautiful this stuff is. Look at this gorgeous looking kale sprouts over here, and on the right hand side we have broccoli sprouts. So you know, these are just absolutely gorgeous looking sprouts. So a really good thing. And then over here we have some fenugreek. So the fenugreek looks just like that. That's when it's shelled itself, and so it's got its shells on it now mostly. And over here we have alfalfa on the bottom. That is alfalfa sprouts. So let's harvest this. It's pretty easy to do. You're going to need a colander and a bowl. So I'm going to use this pot right now, and I'm going to harvest it by grabbing it and then wiggling it out. Okay, so I'm just going to wiggle it out. Now look how nice and clean that is, right? That's just really beautiful and clean. And so we don't need a lot of cleaning to do that because that's just the nature of fenugreek. Most of the seeds and the shells are left at the bottom. In fact, we could shake it. I like to shake it a little bit so this looks nice and clean. So that would be great. So now we can take this over here and put it in my colander like that. And we'll just rinse it and we'll put it in a bag or a container in the refrigerator. But I am going to do the same thing now with alfalfa, okay? So I'm going to pull out this alfalfa over here. Notice alfalfa holds on to its shells more, but we're going to do a little bit of the cleaning of that alfalfa just by my pulling it out. It looks pretty clean. It's healthy. I give this a good grade. Let me put some water in here, and we're going to actually rinse it in the water here. Okay. All right. So I'm grabbing it again and I'm giving it a rinse. So now I'm going to put this cleaned in there and I'm rinsing it. Just a little shake and a rinse. Put them in there. Grabbing it, rinsing it, looks pretty clean. Put it in the colander, and that's the whole process here. Now, what's left over, mostly shells. I can't get everything. I'm not going to try to get everything. I'm just going to pour that down the drain and start again with some fresh water there. But that's really nice and clean. That's really good. That's nice and clean, ready to eat. I could give it yet another rinse and then put it in a container in the fridge. Let's take a look at the kale. Kale usually holds on to its seeds more than alfalfa. So there you go. You can see the kale holding on to its seeds here. But as I hold on to this, I'm going to wiggle it in the water. I'm going to swish it around. And in the process, I'm shaking off a lot of seeds. It's much cleaner. I'm going to just shake it against there. It's much cleaner. And now that's actually pretty clean. That's actually clean enough to eat. Notice the tails are a little different. They're a little darkened. That's just the nature of that sprout. Now let's go to broccoli. Broccoli holds on like crazy. Look at all of those shells. That's just the nature of broccoli. While I'm holding on to the broccoli tops, shake, 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 shake. And shake it out, and now look at that. That's very clean. So that's the nature of broccoli sprouts. That's the way we clean it. I can grab a few more sprouts off of the top of this. That looks clean. I'll rinse it one more time, and I've got the best I'm going to get out of that. Now, I'm not going to try to attempt to get any more out of this pot of water. It's dirty water. It's got a lot of shells in it. I'm just going to pour it out. And that's the way we harvest. You just continue the process of harvesting out this whole barrel and putting them in a container or in one of those green plastic bags in the fridge.
Thanks for listening.
Wonderful feeling, wonderful day.